sitting here at 22 is not a big deal for them. No, it isn't. Krauser.
Accept. Positive energy to the world. What's going down, baby? What's going down? Welcome to Respect My Journey. I'm your host, Carl Krauser, the Crucian King, King Krauser, a.k.a. that old black magic, baby. Let's get it. What's up? You know, it's unfortunate that our Pitt Panthers took the loss yesterday. Got smacked yesterday. FIFA kicked yesterday. 4 yesterday. Even got punted yesterday. It was crazy, man. It's sad. But, you know, got a special little RMJ to Coach K, man. RMJ to Coach K. I respect your journey, Coach. We appreciate everything you've done, man. We appreciate you bringing all of those different recruits and talents to the NCAA, to the college basketball game, so we can enjoy your teams. We appreciate how you installed all of those great values in your team. And also, none of your teams never, ever not competed at a high level. So we appreciate you displaying a great brand of basketball at Duke University with class, always being a class act, having your team under control, even though sometimes y'all was cheating. We know that everybody go, come on, champ. You gotta let me see, hey. Got the eyes, we can see. Okay? I got the eyes and we can see. But hey, I digress. Back to live action. Coach K, man, we appreciate everything you've done, though, man. Look, man, you have literally produced these amount of wins. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen. Look what he's done. Look what he's done for the university. Look what he's done for those kids. You know, the players that have came through his program, that has had a chance to excel. Some made it to the NBA. Some made it, made a different professional career, and a different living. And it seems like, and it always does, make you think like, man, what if I would have went to Duke, or what if I had that experience, or had a coach like Coach K, who I know is going to help me after basketball, who I know is going to care about me, who I know is going to challenge me to become the best version of myself. With that said, it's different when you at Duke University and you build the brotherhood and the bond. You get what I'm saying? Those are big. That's a big type of things right there. Then you should feel very, very happy to have, if you played for Coach K, you should feel very happy and blessed to have played for him. Sometimes he's not the most perfect person in the world. So let's not say that. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm sure he's had his spats with different players, but, all in all, through and through, he was bleeding that Duke blue, and it was really, really intense, man. These pictures are real. Take a look at some of these pictures. This is an intense coach, man. He was coaching super intense. He was always thinking the game. He always had a different type of approach every game, but the same underline, the same meaning. You know what I mean? Play hard and get the win. And carry yourself with class. Do not disrespect yourself in the university. And get what I'm saying? And don't disrespect Coach. We don't want anybody out there to misunderstand where I'm coming from. This is a super respectful salute, and Coach K has done a lot for basketball, man, especially in college, and he's done a great job coaching the USA team, and even before that, just bringing in those different players, man. Like, it was cool to watch the old school Dawkins teams, but it was cool to watch Wojo and the boys. It was cool to watch Trajan Langdon and the fellas, Elton Brand and the boys. It was cool to watch a lot of, Shane Battier sometime with the wrinkled head, the chicken nugget head. It was cool to watch some of those guys, man, because you seen how hard they played. Cherokee Parks back in the day, you know what I mean? In the 90s. You got it like Grant Hill, the guy, the dude. You know what I mean? Smooth G Hill. Got me, G Hill. Grant Hill, come on, knock it off. Knock it off. Hey, Grant Hill's the man. He made felines popular. You gotta be kidding me. Boy, all them Grant Hill commercials. Sprites and all that. The Sprite boy had me drinking more Sprite than I don't know what to do, man. It was crazy, man. I drank so much Sprite, boy, I could hear acid in my ear. Like the acid from the Sprite. It was crazy. But man, back to live action. Now, I was blessed, to speak to Coach K and talk to him. And I was blessed to get his blessing. Well, not get his blessing. He told me he thought I was a great player. And I appreciate that down in the Olympics when I played against him in Vegas and we was playing against the Redeem team when I was playing with the Virgin Islands team. And he put up before I get to that real quick, I want to talk about how I went to school with his nephew Dave. God bless Dave. I went to school with his nephew Dave. He played football for St. Thomas More when I was at St. Thomas More preparatory school in Oakdale, Connecticut. And Dave was a cool guy. He was first a little rough around the edges, and then, we had to fix that. And we had to fix that. And he became real cool. Me and Dave became super cool. He talked to his moms, like facts, real. He talked to his moms, and his mom was super cool. One of the best ladies in the world. I mean, hey, look, man. Dave's mom, Coach Krzyzewski's sister, the best human being, man. I could see where they get it from, man. I could just see. And she was so generous. She made us some quilts, some warm quilts, man. I'm talking about, man, I wish I still had that thing. I'd be up in that thing just forever, all the time. Just comfortable when I'm in the house. You know what I mean? And I miss those things, boy. I miss it. In those days, the St. Thomas More, like I said, it was more than just playing sports. You had to really be around certain people, and you get to talk and you get to chill. And certain days we all don't feel certain ways, certain days, but at the end of the day, there's going to be some good days, man. And when those good days come, we just make the best of them. You know what I mean? Make the best of them. And that's what I seen in Coach K's career. He just made the best of every opportunity, the best of every team. He approached every team differently. He understood there were new players. They thought different. They felt different. They react different to different ways of coaching. It could be an aggressive way of coaching. They might react to that. It could be a more humble and a different type of way. They'd be, different receptive to that. And they could be in whatever situation, he knew how to handle it. And me and Dave got cool, like I said, and I can see Dave, he was the kicker for the team, and he handled situations, certain ways. So I can see it runs in the family, and the way his mom talked to us, she handled things in a different way. A very polite and awesome lady, man. Always loved her. So I could see a lot in that family, and it was cool for Coach K to even, like I said, acknowledge, the fact that I was out there playing hard with a ripped groin, and I was still playing. And we had just came from playing in the Pan American Games out there in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Shout out to Rio. Shout out to Rio, baby. Shout out to Brazil. Obrigado. I love you guys. I'm sorry, I love you. But man, to play against Coach K and to play against the USA team meant a lot. And I'm not gonna tell that story yet, but after the game, we at the podium and you have to talk, get the media, talk to the media. And excuse me. So we have to talk, but we had to wait for Coach K and Jim Boeheim to come off of the podium to finish speaking. And we waited, talking. And I'm just sitting there looking at him, you know what I mean? He's just sitting up there, and it's just like, he's just like, he's been here so many times. It's so easy. Like, it's so easy for him. He says the right things. He does the right things. And he's cool, calm, collective, classy guy. And he just has that little cool presidential smile about him, So it was funny. It's always funny to watch him, man. And I used to just sit there and laugh and smile and not just take notes. I always take notes. Hey, man, Coach Boeheim. I used to always watch him, too. But, he came off the podium, comes down steps, and he looks at me and he gives me that, you know, that handshake, the two hand, grab your arm, grab your hand, grab the arm, grab your hand. After Coach Boeheim, you know, said his little cool, funny stuff about me, you know, killing Syracuse and stuff like that, and show love too. He did. So super salute to Coach Boeheim, Jim Boeheim of Syracuse. Always love, thank you. And then came Coach K. It was like he was like the finishing touch of the great coaches coming to show me love, and I was like, wow, you know, it meant a lot because I put in the work. I put in a lot of work, man. People don't know I was in that gym, man. I was in that gym. I was more than, I don't know, more than the gym rat. I was in there. So like Coach K comes up and he says, he's like, Carl Krauser, man, you know, he's like, good game. You're a very good player. You're a very great player. And he says some more stuff I'm not gonna get into. And he made me feel real good about myself. You know what I mean? Because I was out there playing real hurt. And I was out there playing with guys that really don't play basketball. They work in Radio Shack. And they work, I mean, throughout the year. They work in a Radio Shack. They have regular jobs. They work in different places at the time. And these guys really didn't play ball like that. You know, they wasn't ballers. You know, they were players. You know what I'm saying? It's different. So he's seen and acknowledged that, he's seen that I can play with anybody. You know, I can make anybody better because I was making the team better. We started coming back when I was in the game, if you see that. So it's just the fact that he acknowledged that my leadership and my power and my brand of basketball should be respected at all times. It should be respected in the world as it is, but you know, it should be more respected and it should be put out there for the world to see, because I play defense. I play the game the right way. You know what I mean? I don't always have to do a trick. I know how to calm down and set the play, set the tone. I know how to win the game at the end. I know how to look for the play that's going to get us a bucket at the end of the game. I know how to rebound, box my man out, get a deflection, or pick up a big and exchange with another big. I know how to help defense, rotate. You know, just communicate out there. I'm always talking. You know, playing at a high level, always energy up. You already know. So it was just something to watch. You know, always something to be appreciated, and definitely, like I said, something to be respected. And to see Coach K come up to me and give me that respect after watching all his Duke teams as a young kid, you know, young in the projects and waiting my time, young in prep school, waiting my time, and then having the chance, you know, when I got to Pitt, I wanted to play against Duke, but Duke wouldn't play us. But, you know, somebody, a big-time coach and some other big-time players, they let me know when a team doesn't want to play you, that's respect. They respecting you. You get what I'm saying? We constantly used to act from Coach Allen to Jamie Dixon. They used to ask Duke and North Carolina. They wouldn't play us because they know they'll lose. You know, I'll kill them guards, and you know we're going to kill them bigs. So it was no match. They knew it. And that's the respect. This is what people need to get in their mind. This is what people need to understand. So you name the guards from anybody that was playing at those times when I was playing in school from 2002 to 2006. All of those guards that was playing at Duke and North Carolina, they couldn't check me at all. Not at all. I would abuse them. But, you know, back to live action. Excuse me. It's not about me. It's about Coach. But thank you, Coach, man. Appreciate you again, man. And having this opportunity to say that you even shook my hand and said anything, it means a lot, too, because you're a respectable coach and you worked hard and you put in the work and you made your name and your brand a very, very popular entity in life, or a very popular name. It's known, and I wanted to do the same thing, you know, with my name and my brand. And when it's people like you who are coming up and stamping my name and saying good things about my name, I appreciate that. And telling me that stuff personally, I appreciate that, because it means a lot. Because a lot of people don't know where I came from and what I've been through, you know, and my journey is real. It's all about the journey to me. It's all about the good energy in the journey, man, and fighting through dark times. So with that said, thank you, man, because you got a cool presence about you, man, and I appreciate that. That meant a lot. And that was right after I was just talking to Kobe Bryant, too. R.I.P. Kobe and Gigi. That was literally after I was talking to Kobe Bryant again in the hallway. And I was just chilling, talking, me and Cole. It was a special time, man. I talked to Kobe Bryant so many times. They're out there. It was so cool. In that hallway, I thought he was going to walk past me the first time. And ever since after the first time, we talked in the gym, all type of stuff, man. And it was special. Coach and them seen it. Coach K and those guys seen it. He called me over, and I was over there with the USA team, with LeBron and Carmelo, all of that. Tyson Chandler, everybody. Tyson Chandler, salute to you too, man. Cool guy. But, you know, it's about the progress, man. It's about the journey. And if I didn't work hard in life, I would have never, ever, ever made it to the stage that I was on. If I wasn't ready to perform, if I wasn't confident in myself, if I didn't believe that I can do it, if I wasn't strong-willed, if I didn't care about my schoolwork, if I didn't care about the promise I made to my family, my mother and father, first of all, my sister and brother, and everybody else, that I wasn't going to come back to Bronxdale a nobody, and I wasn't going to get kicked out of school, and I wasn't going to become just some bum on the street or just some has-been. You know that stuff right there, watching collegiate basketball, watching guys like Roy Williams' team, you know, first had Kansas and different teams in North Carolina. If it wasn't for different teams out there and these different great coaches like Coach K, hey, look, man, it would have been a harder journey for me. It would have been a harder journey. So I'm glad that Coach K was here. I'm glad he was there at Duke. I'm glad he represented the way he did. He even had one of my ex backcourt mates, Jason Williams, Jay Williams, that played with me in Madison Broncos, student athlete Broncos. Salute to Doc Paul Naselli and Sandy Naselli and the Naselli family, and my Uncle Joey Hubcaps. Joey Hubcaps, everybody know Joey. So, hey man, love y'all, appreciate y'all, thank y'all for y'all time. Subscribe, like, show your love, man. I appreciate you, man. Please hit the thumbs up when y'all come in. Please hit the thumbs up. What's good? Peace. Easy.